Welcome to Study Loop.
Hey, it's Clarissa with Enumerate. So we're given that m of xy is x has sent y an email message. T of xy is x has telephoned y, and the domain is all students in the class. So for A, we can see never as having the same meaning as not. So this is not m of Cho and Coco, which is x has sent y an email message. For part B, never has the same meaning as not, so we can rewrite it as Arlene has not sent Sarah an email message or telephoned Sarah. So not Arlene, Sarah. Or telephone Arlene, Sarah. For C, it can be rewritten as Deborah has not sent an email message to Jose. So Deborah, I'll put Deb for short, and Jose. For D, every can be represented by the universal quantification, which is this. So XM, which is X has sent Y an email message. X, Ken. For E, it could be rewritten as there is not a student in your class that has telephoned Nina. So not existential T of X Nina. For F, everyone means all students, so we use our universal T of X or M of X AV. For G, everyone else is equivalent to all students but not himself. So if we write the sentence, it is there is a student in your class who for everybody either sent a message to them or the person was himself. And he does not send a message to himself. So we use our existential for X, our universal for Y, M of XY, which means that X has sent Y an email message. Or X is equivalent to Y. For H, everyone else means all students, but not himself. So we use our existential for X. Universal M of XY, or X is equivalent to Y, or the universal of Y of T of XY, or X is equivalent to Y. For I, we can rewrite it as there exist two students, X and Y, who are not the same person, and X sent Y an email message and Y sent X an email message. So we use our existential for X and Y. For X is not equal to Y, and M of XY and M of YX. For J, this is the same as saying there exists a student X who sent X an email message. So M of XX. For K, anyone else is equivalent to there exists a person beside himself. So we use our existential, not existential Y. X is not equivalent to Y. And M of YX and not existential for Y for X is not equivalent to Y. And T of YX. For L, every means all, and another means there exists a person beside himself. So we use our universal for X, existential for Y. X is not equivalent to Y. And M of YX or T of YX. For M, it can be rewritten as there exists a student X and a student Y such that they are different people, and X sent Y an email message and Y telephoned X. So existential for both. X is not equal to Y since they're different people, and M of XY and T Y telephoned X. And for N, it can be there exists a student X and a student Y such that they're different people and send a message or telephone to everyone beside themselves in the class between both of them. So existential for both. X is not equal to Y since they're different people. And the universal for Z, Z is equivalent to X or Z is equivalent to Y or M of XY, XZ, excuse me, or M of YZ or T of XZ or T of YZ.